Oh, there is too much competition for jobs nowadays. I remember when I had to confront this brutal reality um, when the Great Recession started in 2008. And suddenly, I couldn't get anything. I mean, you have people say, oh, the economy's just down. Um, that's all it is. But I was thinking in my 30-year-old mind at the time, well, even if it's just a matter of the economy being down, I should be able to find something. It just wouldn't be something that I went to school for, or it wouldn't be something that would be my top choice. In other words, fallbacks. But you would be surprised. It was like the low-hanging fruit that I guess had maybe taken for granted or was told I would always be an opportunity for. Ah, it all been picked. So I'll give you another example. I mean, it was a long time that I was dealing with this. I think I remember. I think I said to you guys that I finally found something. I think in February of the next year. After that, I'm trying to get to these eggs. I can't read. This thing's messed up. What did I do here? I think I screwed up something here. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to come back with a screwdriver later on. I don't know where I went wrong, but I'm going to come back here with a screwdriver and undo this because it's stuck. Anyway. Okay. I think most of the 2010 era, yeah, it was like this. It's like I don't ever think we ever really fully recovered. But anyway, at the time, I'd ordered a pizza, and I was just heading into town to pick it up, and I go to. It wasn't one of those major chain places like Domino's or Pizza. It was a little. I don't think they'd been open very long. They had good pizza, but I don't remember how long they've been open. And I went in there to pick up my order, and I got to chatting with the manager. I said, so you getting a lot of applications here? Since this place hadn't been open very long. And he said, oh yeah, I got 500 in the last 48 hours. I'm like, holy cow, wow. That was a dog barking. But anyway. And then I said something about, I'm kind of curious about franchise opportunities. That was not true at the time. I just was looking for some kind of conversation starter so he wouldn't wonder what I was doing. And he said, oh, sure. And he handed me this pamphlet, which I accepted. But yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, I can remember when it was never that bad. And I pretty much have dropped out. I mean, when you have so much competition for jobs, I don't know. It doesn't really matter what you've got to offer or what's on your resume. Now, I will say the people who had a lot of skills and experience, obviously they did better. It might have been more of a numbers game for them. They might have just been unemployed longer than normal, but I was in a situation where I didn't really have anything that I could use. Competition is really all where it's at as far as when something is difficult to make happen. Now, there's two different types of competition. There's friendly competition. That's when there's enough people that have the same objective you have, but they are not strong enough to the point where you really couldn't get a piece of the pie. You know what I mean? So there does have to be competition. If you're trying to get into something that has no competition, you forget that, because competition means interest. Competition means there's a desire for this service or product or whatever, you know. It's when it's just too much competition and it's too strong, and the people in front of you have a way more offer than you have, you know. The only thing that can really help you out is knowing someone at the company or something like that. So if you've ever struggled with something, trying to make something happen, including jobs, it might not be you. It might be there's just too much competition. And that's pretty much it for this video, and I will talk to you later.